I always believe that good things will happen. I like to think good thoughts, and then I like to create a plan or have a path to make sure those good thoughts actually happen. So my focus has been on shoulder for any number of reasons. One, I really like it, but two, it sort of fits my own personality. I don't do a lot of things in life, but the things that I do, I try to do really well, and excel at those things. You know, pressure is an interesting thing. I think it's all self-imposed. It comes from the inside. If I'm prepared and I'm confident that I've done the homework to do this operation, then I'm pretty sure that it's going to go well. And if it's going to go well, then you can begin the operation with confidence and you can get the job done successfully. Patients probably don't realize what an incredible impact they have on the physicians. They probably just assume they're another cog in the wheel and you're just another patient. Probably one that I can think of in particular was a gentleman who had fallen off a barn roof, and he had just a series of horrible injuries. And fortunately he survived, but his biggest disability was his shoulder. And when he came to see me, he couldn't move his arm at all, and so he couldn't work anymore, he couldn't function very well in daily life, he was dependent on other people. And so it probably took about 2 years and several operations. And he came in one day and he raised his hand up over his head, and it was a pretty happy day for both of us. The single most important professional achievement of my life has been acceptance into the American Shoulder and Elbow Surgeons, which is an invitation-only group of surgeons that sort of recognize their peers who are trying to advance the field of shoulder and elbow care. And so that's not something you just apply to, you're actually invited. And so it was a great honor that they invited me, and I've been a member for some time. It's been extremely rewarding. The personal things that I do, I like to play golf, I like to work out. I like to spend some time with my family and make sure that I'm around and I can make sure I see what they're doing and I'm still engaged in their life. But the rest of it is really shoulder and healthcare related things, whether that's consulting or teaching, reviewing papers, doing research. So I don't have a lot of time for other things, so I just do a few other things and make sure I enjoy them. So what could all my patients do to stay healthy? Lose weight. It's probably the single most important thing, and that probably sounds weird coming from a shoulder surgeon. And the reason I say that is because people don't think of weight as affecting the shoulder, but it actually does. If you're heavy and you can't get out of a chair, you use your arms for that. If you're struggling and your balance isn't so great and you're overweight and you fall, most people break their falls with their arms, and then they end up seeing people like me. So I would say get to the best and most optimal weight for you.